Dynamo Zagreb 1, Chelsea 0. What a bad trip for Chelsea to a side which goes by the names of Zagreb in here onto Rokani Media Football as far as the Champions League football returns. And obviously Chelsea have really been beaten thoroughly, guys. They've been beaten thoroughly. You're going to see the stats and it shows you that pressure is continuing to pile on Thomas Tuchel every after a game that they play. In the last 5 games Chelsea have played, they've lost 3 and won 2. And how have they won those 2 games? It's because their opponents never utilized their chances. And the other game of West Ham, it was because of the VAR. But West Ham was going to take that game or level it. For the game of Leicester City was not good enough because Chelsea was red carded. A player of Chelsea was red carded, that is Conor Gallagher, in the 30th minute. And it took Chelsea 60 minutes to go on and really win that game. But obviously, if Leicester City was the Leicester City we knew way back, it was going to beat Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel, a lot of pressure piling onto him, losing his first Champions League game away, something that is so much uncalled for. I know that Chelsea fans are going to be fuming according to how Thomas Tuchel has been really behaving with the Chelsea team recently, because the stats are really not matching with the amount of money that they really spent in the window in here for you. In the 13th minute, guys, before I even bring you the photos of how everything really went down, smash the like button, comment and share. And Rokani David is my name, guys. I think I started in some high gear, but it's unusual. But obviously, when you have lots of things to talk about in a match, and I'm the one of the people who predicted that Thomas Tuchel, if he doesn't turn this season around, he's going to be one of the managers to be sacked in the Premier League. People came out on me and really said, Rokani, you were just a United hater. You hate Chelsea. I told people, from the word go, I've seen Thomas Tuchel at Borussia Dortmund. I've seen him at PSG. He is not a coach that you should put in the caliber of Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. That's out. That's out because he had good players that is exposed at PSG. He couldn't get them a title. Beaten the Champions League final with Bayern Munich. Reaching the final was good, but with the squad he had, it was far much better than that of Bayern Munich, and he lost. So to me, you can't come in here and tell me that he is a good manager. You get? He comes in at Chelsea. Everyone has been saying that Thomas Tuchel's problem is the players that were at Chelsea were not bought by him. Now, guess what? This season, Tony Boyle breaks the bank, brings Wesley Fofana. Let me show you what Wesley Fofana did for Chelsea. Shirt number 33. That is Wesley Fofana. Beaten by pace. Started to run with this Orisic guy who scored at the 30th minute at the same time. You get? By the way, Fofana was ahead of Orisic. And in the game of football, we know it that someone runs more fast when he's not having the ball. Who had the ball? It was Orisic. And Fofana never had the ball. Beaten on his pace. Kepa Arrizabalaga came in through. He couldn't stop this guy because what Orisic did was to link that ball and it went into the back of the net. It bounced and then curved into the back of the net, and the technique he used to dink that ball over the goalkeeper was really immense. But I was telling you about the signings that Thomas Tuchel made. Wesley Fofana, £75 million. Cucurella, £62 million. Koulibaly, £34 million. The other player signed, Raheem Sterling, you get, I think, close to £50 million. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Zakaria. Now, I think he has the team in his shape that he wants, isn't it? And last season he bought Lukaku at 110 million euros. So, what is he going to tell us? What is he going to tell us? Because when you look at this goal, the high line was beaten. The high line was beaten, and Fofana couldn't really match the pace of Orisic, and Orisic digged that ball into the back of the net. And it was a quick Zagreb break that rounded. It was a quick Zagreb break rounded off by Orisic, who used electric pace to fend off Fofana before poking the ball over Kepa. Extremely calm and composed finish, but Chelsea were undone relatively easily with a routine flick on from Petrovic in the fourth. So when you look at this goal, it really leaves you in a lot of question marks. You get? A defense that has Fafana, Khalid Koulibaly being beat by pace by Orisic. You get? It's really, really, really annoying. And I really believe that there is something wrong going on in Chelsea that people are not really telling us. Look, even before that, after that goal went in through, Kepa Arrizabalaga has been my man of the match. If I'm to reward the man of the match today, it's Kepa Arrizabalaga. 3 good saves that could have resulted into goals. Look at this one. Look at this one. A shot of Petrovic being saved by Kepa Arrizabalaga. That is how Kepa Arrizabalaga was. And these players really played a deep line. I'm talking about a team which goes by the names of Dynamo Zagreb. They played a deep line that couldn't allow a team which goes by the names of Chelsea to really get a lot on the ball. And Chelsea played a high line and it resulted into that goal. But this man, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, really looking great. But I think he lacks communication with his fellow teammates. There is lack of communication. I saw him arriving much earlier and sometimes late. He has not yet combined well with Sterling and a man who goes by the names of not Mason Mount, Kai Havertz. But obviously, when you look at how Chelsea played today, it looked like they are really lacking what we call the fighting spirit, because they need to put in the charisma. They need to put in the hard work. Passing the ball was okay because they had a lunch of the possession, but that doesn't win. Possession doesn't win a game of football. Even if you possess the ball until kingdom come and you don't score, that will never be remembered. The result will be Chelsea 0, Dynamo Zagreb 1. You get? So, Thomas Tuchel has a lot of things to do in his team. He has a lot of things to do because it has gone in record that he is losing games. In the last 5, he has lost how many? He has lost 3. You get? That is the man who goes to Thomas Tuchel. And Everton, the game against Everton too, he wouldn't have won it. You get? Everton was all over them. If they had a Maupe in there for you, he wouldn't have really gone ahead to win it. Look at the players on the bench. They are also worried and asking what's really going on, and the manager has no solution because they provide him with the players, and obviously the players are not really doing what he wants. This man Aubameyang was really put and shut down by these defenders of Zagreb. They defended him very well. Each and every time he really got like a chance to shoot, the goalkeeper was close to him, and the players of Zagreb were really closing him down. So I think, did he get a very clear chance in the game? I think it was one chance, all 2 chances. But obviously, not having been playing football at a side which goes by the names of Barcelona ever since the season started, apart from the preseason, you expect him to be a bit rusty and stagnant. So I think he needs some games to pick up, but I don't know whether those, by the time he picks up, Thomas Tuchel will be here, because I really believe that Thomas Tuchel, with his performance, he's going to be sacked. Look, this is another save that Kepa Arrizabalaga pulled out when a close to a 40-yarder shot was directed to him and really fisted it out, and it hit the crossbar and it came back into play. But obviously, Chelsea were really put to a test today, according to me. They are really put to a lethal test, and obviously they couldn't even go in and do the needful to really stop a team which goes by the name of Zagreb, because Zagreb had a pace. Their pace merchants, they ran for the entire 90 minutes, and I really want to know the average distance they covered in this game per player as a team, because they really covered lots of distances to really stop Chelsea from really penetrating their central defense. Then after that, Chelsea came in through and really scored a goal, but it was really ruled out by VAR. Look at this is Ben Chilwell, and a ball was floated by, is it Mason Mount, to find him in here, and obviously he went ahead to score that goal, but obviously he was offside. He was flagged offside, and this is what VAR showed us. This is the new way VAR is really showing us the offside. This is Chilwell, and obviously this is a defender of a team which goes by the names of Dynamo Zagreb. Obviously very much offside. So that's the only goal that Chelsea managed to score, and it was really ruled out by VAR. Now, in the 58th minute, Broja was brought on. Then Jorginho also coming through to play the game of football of Chelsea versus the side which goes by the names of Dynamo Zagreb. But Broja came in for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Kovacic came off and Jorginho came in. But even though he really went in, nothing much was created according to me, because Chelsea equaled the shots on target they had with the team which goes by the names of Zagreb. And obviously, this is the last chance of the game that Pulisic really had to convert, and obviously he didn't. 2 free kicks gotten on the edge of the 18 area, and obviously Ziyech didn't really convert them to a level that we wanted. But if you are discussing such things, at the moment you're a Chelsea fan, you have every reason to worry. Why? A team like Chelsea, playing in the Champions League, you get, in a group that has AC Milan, RB Salzburg, because I really believe that RB Salzburg is a better team than Zagreb. If at all Chelsea has failed to go in Zagreb and really win, are they going to win away at RB Salzburg? Because to go on and really top all, be sure that you're going through the group of any Champions League, you have to gather 10 points. So, Chelsea, out of the possible 18, Chelsea has lost 3. Meaning that Chelsea can only afford to lose 5 remaining if at all they are to go into, if at all they are to go through the group stage. This is Group E. But remember, in the same group, they're having AC Milan, they're having Dynamo Zagreb, they're having RB Salzburg. How are they going to turn it around? That is the big question, because it's really a hard group. Because AC Milan is a better team now than they were last season. With Rafael Leao, you get players like Giroud. They have very good players, according to me. So I expect them to really give Chelsea a very hard time. Look at these stats. Look at these stats, guys. When you look at the stats, 6 shots by Dynamo Zagreb, 15 shots by Chelsea. Note this, 15 shots. 3 shots on target by Zagreb and 3 shots on target by Chelsea. It shows you how much they are closed down. Amidst them having got 15 shots, 12 were off target and only 3 on target. It shows you how much they are closed down by a team which goes by the names of Zagreb. And 31% possession by Zagreb, because Zagreb gave the ball for Chelsea, gave the ball to Chelsea. They left the ball for Chelsea, and Chelsea said, all right, let's use the ball, but they couldn't open up a team which goes by the name of Zagreb. 69% by Chelsea. 313 passes completed by Zagreb, 654 passes completed by Chelsea. This is times 2 the number of passes Chelsea really put up. Zagreb put up. 15 fouls for both sides. So it shows you that even Chelsea made a lot of fouls. Amidst them having a lot of the ball, they made a lot of fouls, meaning that they lost possession a lot. Because the only way you are going to go in and really commit a foul is when you're not having the ball. There is no way you commit the foul when you're having the ball. So that means they committed those fouls because they never had the ball. So 15 fouls for both sides. 1 yellow card to Zagreb and 2 to Chelsea. 0 offside for Zagreb, 7 for Chelsea. 1 corner for Zagreb and 7 for Chelsea. It shows you how the Chelsea side really put in a shift, but obviously it was not enough to guarantee them a win against a side which goes by the names of Zagreb. In there for Thomas Tuchel, suffering another defeat in the Champions League, and obviously I don't know how he's going to turn around this. Let's see the group standings. When you look at the group standings, Zagreb is topping the table, 1 game played, 3 points. Milan has not yet played. Chelsea has played 1 game, -1-0, and RB Salzburg, it has 0 points and 0 games played, meaning that Salzburg is going to go ahead and play a team which goes by names of AC Milan. But Chelsea have suffered another defeat. In the previous 5 games, Chelsea has only won 2 and lost 3. Not good news for Thomas Tuchel. His bosses are going to be fuming. No excuse given. I really believe that if at all he does not turn this around, a sacking is not far away from him. That's it. Because Tony Boyle, having spent all that money, he's going to tell him, I wanted to give you Ronaldo. And he said, no, now goals are not going in. You told me you want Aubameyang over Ronaldo. Now, who is going to score those goals? I was going to bring you Mr. Champions League from Manchester United, deliver him to you at Chelsea, and you say no to him. What do you expect me to do? Obviously, I just have to look on, and if at all you don't give me the results I want, I'm going to sack you. I'm going to sack you because the predecessor that was here, Roman Abramovich, that was what made him a successful owner of this club. Sacking made him, because he sacks a manager, brings in a new manager, wins the trophy. When that manager falls off the grip, he sacks him again. So guys, tell me what you think about Zagreb 1, Chelsea 0, another defeat that Thomas Tuchel has suffered in Zagreb, and a tough group it is. What are your thoughts on this group? Because there is AC Milan, Salzburg, Zagreb, and Chelsea. So, your thoughts are welcome into the comment section below. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly. Rokani David is my name. Right now, Man City is playing a side which goes by the name Sevilla. 6 minutes played. Let's wait and see where this game is going to end at. I sign out for now. See you later. But Chelsea has been beaten by 1-0. And what is shocking is that they conceded the goal in the 13th minute. And after that, Chelsea couldn't really traverse that result. For 77 minutes, Chelsea couldn't find a goal to level the game or a goal to win the game. What do you think about it? I'm out.